We had this New Year's party, remember?
So when I got pregnant, I almost immediately have noticed that a lot of my friendships just disappeared. Silently, people stop reaching out to you. They stop being interested in your life. And even though I was, of course, upset, I gave myself a reality check because I realized that I was the same way when my friends got pregnant. I just sorted them out into another category and kind of closed this chapter. I don't know why, but it was me, and I couldn't even be offended because I was like, this was me. I know how people think, how people feel, and I'm not in a place to be offended. And of course, immediately I thought about my friend Ellie, who was one of the friends that I kind of abandoned when she got pregnant. After I realized how I acted, after I've been in her shoes, I apologized. And we had this conversation that you are going to hear now.
And we had this huge party at our house. It was so much fun. And then we did this like Russian tradition where we had to like write the name or write our wish and burn it and then eat it or drink it, which I found so like funny and really interesting. And my wish was like to have a baby that year, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, the Russian tradition goes that in Russia and then Moscow in the Red Square, the main square of the country, we have this tower with big clock, kind of big van, I don't know. And last minute of each year on our national TV, we see this clock that I tick like boom, boom. So last minute is counting down. And this minute you have to write down your wish, burn it on a small little piece of paper, the ashes, put in the champagne glass, and then drink this champagne glass together with these ashes. And you have 1 minute for this. I brought this tradition into Germany, and now I make all my friends to do this with me every year.
Then I think I told you that I was pregnant, I think after like 3 months or so. And slowly our friendship just started to deteriorate. And I saw you on Instagram, you were posting with this friend a lot. And when we met, it just felt like you didn't have time for me as much as you had before. Like, remember we used to do these movie dates on Tuesdays? We used to, like in 2021 or 2020, we used to go to Savoy and we used to talk through the movie instead of like watching. And we used to get drunk like before. Yeah, exactly. And so we had this very intense friendship, and also like this book club that we were in where we would read books and also get drunk. It was so much fun. And then I got pregnant, and just our friendship just changed so drastically. I just felt like every time we met, we were rushing through it, and it just kind of like broke my heart. And I don't want to cry. No, especially because like I just thought like you were like a sister to me, you know, like and it was a very isolating experience because like it was not just only you, but like a lot of like everyone that was like didn't have a baby, like just
basically all our friends.
Yeah. And then I had to find a new group of people that were pregnant, which was also a beautiful experience because we were going through the same like experiences being pregnant, but it's not the same as having like a long-time friend, you know, that was there for you before.
Also this feeling that somebody abandons you, it's on top of not having friends. I know,
because I feel like I'm a very kind of like introspective person, and I want to learn. If I did something wrong, I want to learn. Don't just like ghost me. And
I didn't like ghost. It's not like I left you on red, but I didn't reach out for sure.
No, yeah. And
So whatever you say is true. I did disappear, and I feel like I was rushing through of whatever you said. Everything you say is true. The only one thing is that you don't know. I didn't think you care. So
I had new friends of group, and I was like, it was a period of time I started to like party and go through this lifestyle, and I did abandon you. I didn't reach out enough. I wasn't as interested, and when we met, I think I was like trying to like rush through it, but I didn't think you care because you were like always, I have this new mommy group. Ellie has completely new friendships now. Like she's in your mommy bubble, and it felt like I did abandon you, but you are so fine like with your new friends, like you don't even notice that I'm not there. So,
but I noticed for 2 years. I noticed that you weren't there, and of course, like it hurt, but you move on, right?
Yeah, but because every time we met, like which was rarely,
yeah,
it was like talking about this mom and this mom, we got a bit, and I felt like okay. And even with book club, you're like, I don't want to be in the book club because now I need to read books about parenthood, and we have like our mom, and it felt just like you're fine with us abandoning you, with me abandoning you. Like just I didn't know it hurt you, and I'm sorry because now when I experienced the same when I got pregnant, but I immediately thought of you, and I was like, okay, I can't even be mad with people because I was exactly the same.
Yeah,
it's like I abandoned my pregnant friend, so it's karma. But I'm sorry, honestly.
But I think it's not about karma. I just think it's just the progress. That's just life, right? That I mean now as a mom to two, like I realize it that like in retrospect, it's just like that's just what happens.
But it wasn't nice of me, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
No, but I forgive you. I'm just so happy that we're friends again.
And actually, I was thinking about this, and I was like, I didn't know you've noticed it, but in my head I was like, oh my god, I actually stopped talking to Ellie when she got pregnant, and it's so nice of her like to pick me up as a friend as soon as I got pregnant. We started to be close because I was like, oh my god, she picked me up, she's not even mad that I abandoned her. But I thought you it's like, oh my god, she's so nice, like I probably would be offended and wouldn't ever like continue friendship. Because like I've noticed that I abandoned you, and then you picked me up with a friend, and we started, and I thought it's so unfair, my behavior. Yeah, but I didn't know it was so hurtful for you. This is the only difference.
Yeah, I mean, but I also like it was hurtful, but I just moved on, and
of course I
didn't hold a grudge, you know, like in that sense. It was just like when you got pregnant, I was so excited because I was like, oh my gosh, now we can be friends again.
And you were there for me all the way through.
Yeah, because I just thought like it's such an isolating experience, especially when you're on Beschäftigungsverbot board, you know, like when you were like not able to work anymore because of your job, because if it's dangerous for the baby, whatever. And I knew what it felt like to be alone, because like when I couldn't work for like immediately. For the first like 3-4 months, I was so depressed in my pregnancy because I had no one. Everybody was at work. I didn't know anybody who was like pregnant. That's why I reached out to the moms. It's fine, and it's like
so for me it's funny because I was on the both sides.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, I abandoned you and another friend of mine who's very nice to me as well now.
Yeah.
And then I was on the other side when you just wake up and like nothing happened, nothing changed, but like nobody cares about it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is isolating. But as you say, you just move on.
You just move on. You have your baby now. You have so much, like, you don't have time to like wallow in those feelings, you know. So.
But also because I was on the bus, like I kind of understand why people don't reach out because their life moves on and.
Yeah. We can't all be like, hey, yes, you're having a baby. Like, yeah, let's stop our lives and like. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Because you live such a lifestyle. Like for me, I was like really party. I had a new group of friends. We were going like to techno clubs. Like something.
Totally.
Yeah, but I'm very sorry. Honestly, I could have.
I know. Okay.
But next time, let's talk through when we feel something.
Exactly.
Renate those feelings.
Yeah.
As I said, I was on both sides of the situation. I was an abandoning friend and I was an abandoned friend. And I wouldn't blame anyone. As Ellie and I said, nobody has to stop their lives because we are having babies. But yeah, maybe if you have a friend who has got pregnant recently, maybe just try to reach out once in a while and be a little bit more understanding.